Hi, and welcome to the HTML5 game starter kit for Windows 8. The reason behind this library or the package is that a lot of the apps that are submitted into the Windows Store Marketplace are failing because of missing functionality. A lot of the developers doesn't know that an app or a game we have to implement the privacy policy page, about page, a snap view, and so on. So this starter kit is actually just a collection of files that you can copy into your own game projects, and all of these functionalities will be added. So let's get started. The first thing you do is to go into this blog on digitalerror.wordpress.com, and you can read how to do it here. Click on the download HTML5 game starter kit for Windows 8. You'll be redirected to my SkyDrive folder, and from here you can select download. Last name is download. Right, and copy this to somewhere on your computer and fire up Visual Studio. So we're going to create a new project in Visual Studio. So File, New, and then Project. From here we're going to choose the JavaScript and then the Windows Store template folder, and we're going to select a blank app. So we're going to start from scratch, and then we're going to give this project a name, so my game, and I'm going to hit OK, and a new project will be generated. Right now this project is just a simple template. If you start it, it will just show a splash screen and your application is starting. What we need to do here is to replace some of the existing files and add some new files from the library, the starter kit, into this game. So if we go back to the file structure, you can select the HTML5 game starter kit that you just downloaded. It's filled with a lot of different files. So what we need to do is to just copy these files, and then we go into the new project, open file in Explorer, and we can just paste them in and replace existing files. And there we have it. We have the entire library now added to our project. The last thing we need to do now is to include these files into the project. So we go back to Visual Studio, we say yes to all to update the open files, and we want to press this show all files. This will show some other files that are in the file structure but are not yet in the project structure. So we need to include these into our project. So just control click on all of these files that are dark gray. Do not take these one, those are not important. Then right click and press include in project. And there we have the entire library up and running. And you can see here that we got a canvas, we got some JavaScript libraries here linked in, and we got some images and JavaScript files and so on, which are all part of the HTML5 starter kit. If you just press play right now, we start up, build, splash screen is showing, and the game is starting. And as you can see from here, we actually have the settings charm implemented. So if you go into about, you can read about the application. Remember to update this to your own game. We have the privacy policy, which a lot of you developers are forgetting, so it's included. Just go and change it so it works with your game. Also, you can snap the application, and you see that the behavior is different because this application doesn't support the snap view, but you can add it. It's nice to have snap view support in your app, either by having the full game there or just some kind of functionalities as showing like high scores and so on. So right now, if I now go back to fire up like Bing, you can see that the application is still running on the side. I can do other tasks, and I can move it back to full screen, and I'm back into the game. And that's it. That's all you need to know to get started with the HTML5 game starter kit. I just want to show you the different files that this start kit contains. It's a default.html, which is the start file. All it does is to actually create a canvas into a div tag. You got two different div tags. One is showed when we're in snap mode, and the other one is showed when we're in the game. So this one you can actually have a new canvas and create a different kind of game when you're in snap mode or whatever you want. And then we also include, for this example, the create.js file. You can get it from createjs.org. It's a great library for creating rich multimedia games or apps with HTML5. And then we have the default.js and the game.js. So let's see here. If we go into the default.js, it includes the basic functionalities to check if we go into the snap mode, if the use state is changed, so you know we have to update the screen resolution. It updates the div tags. It contains the implementation of the settings charm, like about and privacy policy, and so on. And then the game file contains the actual game. So it starts by creating a new event on DOM content loaded. Once the content and once the app has been loaded into the system, it's ready to initialize the game, running this function. And this function can be found, if you scroll down a little bit, here. It just simply sets up the game. It sets up touch movement, like pointer up, pointer move, and pointer down. It can be used for a mouse pointer or a touch enabled device, so you can use your finger to control the game. This is the create.js library. You can remove it if you want. It's not required by the HTML5 starter kit, but if you do remove this, remember that the example game will not compile. Alright, the other thing that we need is different kinds of logos. We got a logo, we got a snapped logo, like the screen you see when you're in snap mode. This store logo, or you can get a wide logo, which are all part of the tile. So I built the game, and if I scroll to the end, you can actually see the games here. So my game, I can see it here, I can do what I want. If you want to have the wide tile enabled, you have to go into the package manifest and then go down to the wide logo, and you select it from the images folder and wide logo, and you hit the 5 or run the game. So if you take a look, right now we can right click and we can set larger, and you can see that the tile is updated to the new version. Press this and you can start your game. Alright. Try again. Yeah. Right, that's it. Good luck with your game, and I hope to see some of you guys create a new game for the Windows Store. Thank you.